So now that he's out and she may be in, again, no one else has raised their hand yet to challenge Harris. What does this do to the race? Donald Trump has his base, but there are a few independents out there, and there are some anti-Trump Republicans. Let's talk about that live now with Republican strategist Rina Shah. Rina, thanks for being back with us. Let's start with these reports that Trump world is pretty worried. Lots being made of them not having a plan for her. They've done all the modeling for him, for Joe Biden, and they really wanted to run against Joe Biden. So does that tell you something?
Well, I don't think it's entirely true that the Republicans weren't expecting this. I believe what they were going with, the line of attack recently, was that a vote for Biden is a vote for Harris. So in essence, they were ready. But again, it was 3-4 weeks of complete disbelief that Biden would remain in the race. So now that the sort of unthinkable has happened, I do believe there is a lot more that Republicans are scared of, particularly her age, the broad coalition that she could potentially appeal to, and that being the anti-Trump coalition. Let's not forget the vast number of people that crossed over in 2020, perhaps those who were registered lifelong Republicans or independents that went to vote for Biden-Harris in 2020 because they felt that Trump didn't need to remain in the White House. So that coalition, again, could be the one that bolsters a ticket that has Harris at the top. But again, it's not a foregone conclusion.
Do you think they cross over for her? I mean, if we're going to broad brush things, right, Trump needs his base, which he has, we know that, but he also needs, like, young men. Democrats need excitement, which they were lacking, but are trying to get with her, and they need suburban women.
Well, here's the story about Harris. The facts are that she did try herself unsuccessfully to run for that Democrat nomination, and her campaign really was not successful by any measure. You know, it had to fold pretty quickly, and there were some financial issues involved in that, but all was forgotten when she was named Joe Biden's running mate. So at the end of the day, what you're looking at right now is a VP who is popular with this base. And let's not forget Gen Z's involvement here. They're the ones who delivered Biden-Harris to the White House. Will they turn out for her? She does tend to have some high favorables amongst young progressives. So I wouldn't count out the fact that she is more evolved since that time that she herself tried to be the Democratic nominee for president in 2020. Again, that is, there are a lot of unknowns here. We shouldn't make any, assumptions about what black men are going to do. Even just because she does identify as black, and she is biracial, I must add, she is half of South Asian descent, and identifies as black largely. From what I have seen in the public spotlight, again, identity politics will have a hand here, but we're just not sure how much. It's going to all come down to that independently minded voter in the swing states. That has not changed. It's going to be about turnout. And polls recently do have her rather neck and neck with Trump. So a lot of unknowns again.
Do you foresee Kamala Donald Trump debate? If he ducks it, does he look scared?
He does. He looks like he can't handle this woman that is accomplished on paper, very much so. You know, this prosecutorial career she had before going to the U.S. Senate to represent California was applauded by many. But she also has a large number of critics, and I do think Trump should be keen to meet her on the stage and challenge her record. You know, she doesn't have a very long or strong legislative record in the opinions of many. I'm just simply saying that she does have some vulnerabilities here. Is she the best, most qualified candidate for the Democrats to put forward this year? In my analysis, no. But on a personal level, it is quite exciting to see a woman and a woman of color have the potential to be the Democrats' nominee and right now she really is on the ballot this November, unless the Democrats come away with somebody else top of ticket next month.
Republican strategist Rina Shah. Rina, thanks for talking to us.